Okay, Greg, I'm going to show you a little bit of our scrapbooks. We have other stories too. I filled in at Island Resort Gambling Casino in Michigan a few years ago for 4 nights with time tracks. Our guitar player couldn't make it. I turned it down the last 2 summers because it's 9 hours away, but it was a wonderful gig. But anyway, just briefly, and I'll show you again. That's a suburbanite. That's the ad you did on us, Lakemore. Saw them performing at Star Quality, and let's see, where's the date here? Oh, May 3rd, 1993 you did this. And okay, and here's and like I say, here's Kathy. I told you she was Florida's Karen Carpenter. That's the Sheraton Hotel circuit. Tampa Bay, Clearwater, Fort Myers. Anyhow, right here. Okay, Kathy's, and that's how you spell it, Kathe. Kathy's, let's see. Karen. Yeah, Karen Carpenter. Anyway, Florida's, yeah. Okay, Kathy's, Florida's Karen Carpenter. And there we are. And of course, I told you we did Carnival cruise ships. Here's we did this scrapbook from the Sensation. We sort of, I believe that's down in Cozumel. We've been to places like Puerto Vallarta, Cabo San Lucas, Mazatlan, New Orleans. Okay, let's see. Yeah, there's the band Time Tracks. And if we needed to make copies, there we are at Grand Cayman Islands. And here I'm dressed up like Elvis. We did do some Elvis shows sometimes. And let's see. Here now that's the background on a Carnival cruise. That's not real what's behind us. That's a backdrop. And here's Kathy. I believe this is that's Cozumel. Yeah, it's still Cozumel. Okay. And that's in the cruise ship. Okay, there we are. Usually we did the Jubilee out of California. We were the main huge room in the front. We were in the back, the Vegas style room, very nice, very large. But we would do the pool parties on both cruises every Wednesday. Okay, there I am, and dressed up as Elvis again. Let's see. There's is that? Yeah, that's still the Sensation. Okay, there we are down between St. Pete. We're going under the Skyway Bridge there. It's between let's see, Sarasota and St. Pete, and there's another picture of us. So, like I say, if you want me to come down and make copies of whatever you need, let me know. And that's the Lido deck. When you're on a cruise ship, you always know what that is. That's where all the food is sometimes. Here we are in New Orleans before the flood, and I'm standing there, and there's Kathy. Now that might be the picture you'd want for the suburbanite if you decide to do it. And there's Kathy. That's New Orleans. We're just leaving that night, and we were in, what was it called? Oh, I think Angelo's on the Sensation, and Terrace on the Grove, I think, was on the one. Okay, there's a Fantasy. Here's a Sensation there. When you have that badge right there, you can go from cruise ship to cruise ship. So when we would dock, the Carnival cruises have different formats, so we could go in and check them out, look at them. There's on the Sensation, there's a room we played in, Angelo's. Actually, we were supposed to be in the back room, but what they did, the crew members and the captain liked us so well, they yanked us into their room, and that's where they would party. There's Mike Morris, who we played with. He's with Time Tracks now. It was that's who he worked with. He plays in Florida in the wintertime. His dad is Eddie and the Edsels. Great guy. Great. He's like a son to us, a musician. And they play, for example, up in Cleveland at the Holiday Inn there at Independence. When they come up into Florida, they're there 5 nights a week, probably at least 4 or 5 times in the summer. So anyway, and that was in 2000, Carnival Cruise. So I hope this gives you an idea and helps you a little bit. I can't think of anything else real exciting. But, I guess that's about it. Thanks again.